Legend of Zelda in Minecraft? Yes, please. Hello again, Skunk here, and today it's time for another Datapacks showcase. And what are we going to be looking at today? Well, the WASD build team has done it again. They have created something that is absolutely magical. Well, that's because it's Zelda Magical Rings by the WASD build team. See, it's magical. It's yeah. Anyway, getting on to the data pack. Well, this one is very cool, and I love data packs like this because they add an element into the game that is new and exciting but balanced. I love the balanced part, and these are very balanced. So, Zelda Magical Rings. How do you craft them? You can't. They are out into the world, and you have to go explore and find them. And there are 17 rings that you can find. You can see them. Ooh, right over there. 17 rings that you can find. And the rarer the ring, or the better the ring, the rarer the ring. So, for instance, the Armor Ring 3 and the Fireproof Ring 2 are very rare. And I gave myself a bunch of loot from, I think, desert temples. And this is how many of each type of ring it took until I got at least one of each type. So, of course, these ones right here I got a ton of before I got one of these and one of these. And we'll come back to this so you guys can see the exact, how many it took and how rare they are. But let's get into what they do. So the very first thing, let's go into, no, I can do it in creative. I can. The very first thing is the red ring. And the way you use them is once you get them is you just boop, pop them over into your offhand, and it gives you the ability. So the red ring just gives you straight up strength, which is, good for attacking. And then the power ring gives you strength, but mining fatigue. So this one isn't as good as this one. But the power ring 2 now gives you strength 2, mining fatigue 3, and of course the power ring 3 gives you strength 3 with mining fatigue. So lots of strength, but you can't really mine. So it's kind of a balancey thing. Well, then the blue ring here, oops, I have to put it on. Gives you resistance. So it just straight up resistance. And then the armor ring 1, put it on, gives you resistance with weakness. And then armor ring 2 is resistance 2, and armor ring 3, of course, then is resistance 3 with weakness. And like I said, this is one of the rarest rings. So that's what these ones do. They give you the resistance, or they give you the strength. The red and the blue rings. So let's get rid of those. And then we'll move on to the heart rings. So the heart rings just, well, they heal you. I mean, that makes sense, right? So let's hop over here into survival and take damage. So if you put on the regular heart ring 1, it's slow. It's really slow. Yeah. The heart ring 2, however, is a little bit quicker. More like a regular, there it was, regeneration 3. And this one is regeneration 3. But you can see it's like on the timer thing. So we wait for it. There it is. So you want this one. It's much better. But that's cool. It's so cool to have these rings. So you definitely want to get the heart ring too. And then, oh, these are fun. So the fireproof ring. Oh, I'm not in. I'll just have to punch him. The fireproof ring is, well, it gives you fire resistance. So I can walk over here in fire, and I don't get burnt. And that's really cool. And I can even walk into lava. Oops, I'm actually really going into lava here. I don't want to. See, that's the problem with the fire. That's the problem with the fire ring 1. You can go into lava for about 5 seconds, and then you're gonna burn. However, the fireproof ring 2 does away with that. You're fine. You can just sit here in lava forever. which is why it's a very rare ring. So let's go put those back. Oops. Actually, let's get in the water first. Thank you. Give me that. That would have been smart to do. And I shouldn't need this anymore. Okay. So then we have the swimmer's ring and the Zora ring. And the swimmer's ring is very simple in that you can breathe underwater. That's what it does, is water breathing. So I can sit down here forever. And the Zora ring does a little bit more. Not only can I breathe underwater, but I can see underwater. It gives me the conduit power. So that's pretty cool. Nice to have, nice to have. And then, let's put those back. Wait. Yeah, that one goes here, and that one goes here. The bomb-proof ring. This one is really cool. Now, it says, take no damage from player-caused explosions. So that basically means TNT. So let's not forget to actually put it on, though. That'd be really bad. So I don't know how they do this, but it can detect... Uh-oh, that was supposed to go in the water. Well... Hey! I survived. So you take no damage from the explosion. You can't take the fall damage, though. I'm going to have to put this back together now. Lovely. Huh. Okay, so... Yeah, thank you, 1.14. We're going to get all the dirt that... Give me that. I need that. Alright, so... That's the bomb-proof ring. And it just does that. It protects you from TNT, but not creepers, so don't explode by creeper. That won't help you. And then the last two, unfortunately, by themselves do nothing. They are the green ring and the ice-proof ring. And the green ring simply refills your magic regeneration. And yeah, it doesn't do anything. Now, the WSD people do have a magic meter data pack, which is pretty cool. But by itself, it really doesn't do a lot. Sorry to say. But they have a bunch of these things that work together, which is why you would want this one, which is the ice-proof ring. You cannot be frozen. Well, you can't freeze in Minecraft. Well, they have magical rods that allow you to get frozen. But not in this one. This is just the ring. So these last two, not really needed for this basic one. So it adds 15 really good functional ones and then 2 that can be used with other things. But these things are awesome. And now that you know what each one does, now you can understand why, you know, the powering one and the armoring one are like, oh, there's so many of them. But the powering 3, armoring 3, blue ring, and red ring are really not that good. And then heart ring 2, that's pretty cool. Zora ring, swimmer's ring, bomb-proof ring. Look at this. Out of all these things, I have 38 power rings, but only 2 fireproof ring ones and only 1 fireproof ring 2. So super rare, but super worth it in my opinion. So yes, this is the WSD Zelda Magical Rings data pack. And if you want to get this, you can go to their Planet Minecraft page, which of course the link will be down in the description. But you need to get the data pack, which comes with the resource pack, so make sure you got that right here. Gotta put that in, or else these look like gold nuggets, and they're not that interesting. And then you also need to get their library, which I believe they have a link to it. If you try to load the data pack and you don't have it, it'll pop it up in chat. Otherwise, I should have a link to it down in the description as well. You're going to want to put that in your data pack folder as well. And then you can have this. And it's, you know, it's single player ready. It's multiplayer ready. It's awesome. Go check it out. I highly encourage you to. And if you guys like the video, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. And turn on those notifications. Follow me on Twitter. And I hope to see you guys in the next data pack showcase. Until next time. In case you guys don't believe me that the bomb-proof ring will save you from creepers, There's your proof. You happy now?